Looks like the mayor of Ottawa just found out who's really in control.
It's the Mega Man, and nah, that doesn't stand for hate. We're just saying it's time for education to be great.
Hello everyone, this is Make Education Great Again. I'm your host Chris Morris. Today's topic, the Ottawa mayor tries to tow truckers and the towers claim that they have COVID. This is great. I mean, Mr. Mayor of Ottawa, did you forget that tow trucks are also trucks, and perhaps they're in support of the truckers who don't want to have mandates? They want freedom. So they're like, you know what? We're finally getting smart as patriots. We're like, you know what? Let's use their games against them. They're going to claim COVID for every reason that they do all this lawlessness. Well, then we're going to use it to not comply. And I love it. I think it's brilliant. So without further ado, I want to show you guys a short video that's kind of going viral on social media where a woman on the ground who's talking to, an inside source, a man who's lived in Ottawa for like 30 years, is giving her the sources. He's saying like, look, this is what they're saying, and therefore they're not complying. And everybody, it's amazing. We even have farmers who are going through police barricades to make sure that they can make a path. God's like parting the waters to have this freedom convoy. And I kind of think the police officers don't even really care. I think they're kind of like, oh, well, we did what our boss told us to do. Go ahead and go through the barricades. There's so much to get into today. God is on the earth. The truth is roaming the earth, and the truth is setting people free, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and show you that first video with a woman on the ground in Ottawa. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Okay, I just sitting in my truck here warming up. I just got a bunch of nice fruit dropped off to me. I was just talking to this gentleman, and this nice lady came by and had something to share with everybody.
You want me to say it?
Yeah. What just happened here?
Okay, I was just talking to a local that lives right here in Ottawa. He's been here for 30 years. He knows what's happening. And he told me that the mayor of Ottawa is... company said they have COVID.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Justin. We'll be gone.
All right, so there it is. I just think that's so great. I mean, Mr. Mayor, you forgot that tow trucks are trucks, okay? They're truckers. They're all unified here. You're the one that's just standing up against what God wants to do. He wants freedom in this hour. So I'm going to go back at this point to my girl Lee Dundas on her Facebook page because, like I said, she's been covering, the Freedom Convoy better than just about anybody out there. And this is a nice live shot. Let me see if I can show you all this. I'm not going to play the music here because they have a song on there, and then YouTube will get me on copyright strike. But this is what I was talking about. There was a police barricade here sent by the government, and these truckers, these farmers, are literally plowing through the barricade, and it doesn't even really look like the police officers care that much. They're kind of like, oh no, well, all right, I guess go on through. They're not running. They're not like getting out their walkie-talkies, mayday, mayday. The farmers are just doing it, baby, clearing a path for the Lord. I believe it. Angels are parting the way. So this is what I was talking about. They don't give a crap, y'all. They're just like, look, this is bigger than anything else we have to fight for. Let's go, truckers. Let's go. So anyway, there's a little live shot there. So check Lee Dundas' Facebook page if you want to watch the whole thing with the music. It's pretty inspiring. Now, if you go down a little bit lower here, here's just some other good news that's going on where she says the dial is moving. Quebec scraps its planned tax on the unvaccinated that they were trying to do. They're starting to feel the heat. We have the power if we come together. That's the little truth that the elites don't want you to know. If we unify and we don't comply and we all get on the same page, they can't stop us. They can't do their plans. That's just what it is. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Okay, was that all I wanted to show you guys? Oh, there's one more thing. This one I can show you the sound on, so let's play this. Okay, so look at this. Does that sound normal? Or are people just finding freedom? They're getting their air back. It's like they've been suffocating and all of a sudden they can breathe again. I mean, quite literally, the enemy has been suffocating the world with these stinking masks and we couldn't breathe. So these are just some sights and sounds. This is in a mall, like I was saying, in Canada. Pretty awesome. Yeah, baby. Of the feature. Now let me just go ahead and break in one more thing before we leave here. So Prophet Julie Green, prophetic word, but I'm going to try to say it as best as I remember it. She gave a word a couple days ago, and this is what's going on in the spiritual realm. Okay, it's why you're seeing the freedom. It's why you're seeing people drop the mandates everywhere. It's why you're seeing everybody getting their convoys on. I believe this is what's going on in the spiritual realm. And this one part I wanted to say to you guys, all right? She prophesied and basically said, I'm eradicating the big lie from the earth. I think y'all can figure out what the big lie is. I'm eradicating the big lie from the earth. And my word is going out throughout the earth. And my word is truth, and truth sets the captives free. I'm going to say it again because that's what's going on. We got to see God's perspective on this so that we stay encouraged and have hope set before us. For the joy set before him, Christ endured the cross. For the joy set before you, you're going to endure what we have to go through for freedom to come up, okay? I'm eradicating the big lie from the earth. My word is in the earth roaming around, I'm paraphrasing, and my word is truth, and truth sets the captives free. That's what you just saw in the mall. That's what you just saw when the farmer's like, I'm free of this. I'm going through the barricades. They don't even care. That's what's going on, and I want to give you that perspective. Now, one more piece of information I have to share. I almost did a separate video on this, and it really deserves it, but I don't have so much time in a day to produce content. So here's what I'm going to share with you guys. Big time win for freedom. This is data, new data. Uh-oh. Why are we hearing this? Sorry, guys. Let me pause that. I guess one university people. Lockdowns. It's time for you to go bye-bye. Lockdowns only reduced the pandemic rate of death by 0.2%. This study finds they should be rejected out of hand. This is a Johns Hopkins University study found that these even the shelter-in-place orders only reduced it by about 2.9%. And there's a lot of data that shows that staying in your home allows people in your family to be around the disease to such a degree that there's more of a likelihood of spread than if you just went out to a park or somewhere like that. Lockdowns during the first COVID wave in the spring of 2020 only reduced COVID-19 rate by 0.2% in the U.S. and in Europe, according to a Johns Hopkins University meta-analysis of several studies. While this meta-analysis concludes that lockdowns have little to no public health effects, they have imposed enormous economic and social costs where they have been adopted, the researchers wrote. In consequence, lockdown policies are ill-founded and should be rejected as a pandemic policy instrument. The researchers at Johns Hopkins University, economics professor Steve Hank at the university, I'm just kind of scrolling through here a little bit. He analyzed the effects of lockdown measures such as school shutdowns, business closures, and mask mandates. As far as the deaths that happened, we find little to no evidence that the mandated lockdowns in Europe and the United States had any noticeable effect on the COVID-19 mortality rate. So this is just, to me, it's fulfilled prophecy that I just told you, that the word is in the earth moving, and he is truth, and truth sets the captives free. It's time for freedom. Lockdowns, your day is done. You're coming down in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I tear you down. It's time for freedom to burst forth. Keep unifying. Keep coming together. This is big. Have freedom. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to, don't want to. It's about freedom, and God cares about freedom a lot. He will not violate that. It is for freedom that Christ came to set you free, so stay free. That's all I got to say in today's video. As always, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell for more content and analysis. If you like what you heard, I have a link to my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, I believe. You can also send it via check. Just email me at megainamerica@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys. We have new Mega merch available in the store. Go ahead and search that out. Maybe buy a gift for someone if you know they have a birthday coming up and they're a fellow patriot. It could be a great gift for them. I love you guys. Till the wheels fall off. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
It's the Mega Man, and nah, that doesn't stand for hate. We're just saying it's time for education to be great. And if we keep on doing everything that we've been doing, it will no longer be our freedom that we're pursuing. It's now time to teach our students how to think and reason. If we don't, we'll keep on electing those guilty of treason. So listen up, as Mega Man is about to spit the truth. Gotta stop the powers that are coming after the youth.